I know there are a lot of entrepreneurs, you might be one of them, who have thought to yourself, hey, I am posting, I am going live, I am working hard, I am trying to grow, I am trying to launch my business. But you feel like you still, like people don't really know you enough. You might have wondered, how many of you can identify with what I'm saying. You might ask yourself, have you ever thought to yourself that speaking could be the answer to that? Have you thought about that? That speaking could be the answer for this problem. Okay? So if you that have crossed your mind, this is the answer. Speaking is the answer. Let me go over my points. So, um, a lot of entrepreneurs, they think um, they need another logo. They need another website. They need like I need a better website. They think they need to buy another course, another program. But I don't think that is the problem that they have. Okay? I think the problem that they have is communication. They're not communicating, they're not using their speaking ability to show up online because people don't just buy information, they buy clarity, they buy convention, they buy trust. Okay? So one of the biggest mistakes that you are making is that you think you need something. You need something else in your business, but I don't think you need that. I think what you need is to communicate better, to use speaking to grow your business. Okay, let me go over my point. So point number one is that your voice build trust. Your voice build trust online. When they hear you, that you are passionate about a topic, they're passionate about something that you have experienced, they hear you confident because your voice build trust faster. Okay? They hear your heart. They hear how you think. They hear how you solve problems. All right? They become, they become like they feel like they trust you more because it's very important. All right. Let me go to my next point. Is speaking create leadership? Is speaking create leadership? Are you a leader? Are you somebody who don't hide? Are you somebody like who can turn the camera on and share something? Like if you are a leader, and I know a lot of you watching right now, if you are an entrepreneur, you are a leader. All right, you are a leader. All right, you lead people. Okay, and when you lead people, people understand. Okay, when you guide them, they listen to you. Okay. Point number four is one message can change thousands of people. Okay, one message can reach thousands of people online. Okay, one live, one workshop, one keynote, one conversation can change somebody else's life. Okay, so one message can change thousands of people online. Now, with social media, that's making that's making the hard work for you. Okay, so the next point is speaking is a skill. Speaking is a skill. You don't have to be perfect. Like I used to um, think. I used to think like what I'm sharing or what I'm saying is not that valuable. Okay, but you don't have to be perfect. You just have to share what you have experienced. Okay, you have to share what you have experienced and use your your speaking ability to communicate with people. You're just not speaking; you're speaking to transform. You're using the speaking because speaking is a skill. Okay, so using speaking to transform somebody's life. Okay, can you share some positive words that you want to share with people? Okay, so you don't have to be perfect. Okay, you don't have to be perfect. Okay, you simply have to practice what you're going to say. Right? You have to practice what you're going to say. All right. So every time you speak, you become stronger. Every time you speak, you become stronger. At the beginning, I wasn't that confident, okay, but now I am more confident from because I come from experience, okay. So every time you speak, you become stronger, right? You become more confident, okay. And I have realized that one of the greatest business opportunity that have come to this to the market or to this world is when you open your mouth. You open your mouth to speak. You open your mouth to communicate. You open your mouth and to share what you to share what are your thoughts, what are you thinking, what you think, or whatever your knowledge. So it's very important that you do that. All right. And I have a class coming up called How to Turn Your Expertise, Your Knowledge into More Clients, into More Leads, into More Sales. And I want you to come and do a class if you are joining me in this new masterclass that I am hosting. So it's a free event. You don't have to do anything, but you do have to register. You have to put your name, your email, your phone number, so I can send you the information so I can meet you on Zoom. Okay? So I'm going to give you a quick summary from what I share. Today, I share that there are a lot of entrepreneurs, you might be one of them, who are watching right now, and you are thinking to yourself, hey, I have been posting. Hey, I have been working hard. I'm trying to grow my business and I'm trying to launch a new business, but you still wonder what is going on. And but I'm asking you, like, have you ever thought about like speaking? Because speaking can change your life. Speaking can make the difference. If you are posting, if you're not getting the result, and you're still working hard, you don't even have to work that hard anymore. You can use speaking to grow your business, okay, to scale your business. If that has crossed your mind, let me know in the comments below. This message is for you, okay? And I share that one of the biggest mistake entrepreneurs make is that they are hiding, they are invisible, and they think they need another logo, they think another mentor, instead of using their voice, and they're not using their voice. So the mistake that you are making is that you are not using speaking, you're not using your voice. All right. So it's very important that you communicate, that you speaking. All right. Because people, they just buy information, they buy clarity, they buy convention, they buy trust, and I share some points that your voice builds trust faster than anything online, because when they hear you, they hear how confident you are, they hear how you think, like your thought process, they hear your heart, and they hear how you solve problems. And I share that speaking makes you memorable. Speaking make you memorable. People forget trust. I mean, people forget posts. Okay, they remember one conversation. That's I speak about. Instead of you posting, you just go live. All right. And point number three is that speaking create leadership. You are leader. You a leader who guide people, who communicate with people. All right, who serve people. And also share that one master can change thousands of people online. One workshop, one live, one masterclass, one conversation can change somebody's life. And I also share that speaking is a skill. You don't have to be perfect. You have to just learn. You have to practice. You have to practice what you're gonna say. And I share that I have a class coming up called How to Turn your expertise, your knowledge into more clients, into more leads, into more sales. And I want you to come in our class if you are joining me in this masterclass. Okay, I used to be so afraid of speaking, but I am not afraid anymore. Okay, are you afraid of speaking? Are you afraid to open your mouth and speak like I used to? You don't have to anymore because you do not have to be perfect. Okay, you just have to share your knowledge, share your wisdom with people. All right, and I'm sure it's going to change somebody because I know I used to think like what I'm sharing, what I share online, that's not help anybody. But when I came to that awareness that there are people who cares about what you say, people care about what you say. All right, so it's very important that you go online, you share what you know, your wisdom, your knowledge. You don't even have to share that much, okay? Because I believe in workshops. I believe that when you teach, and you teach more in depth, when you hosting a masterclass, when you hosting a webinar, an in-person event, so you can share some kind of knowledge online. You don't have to share the whole thing, but you can share something that can change somebody else's life. All right, like I share, like teach one lesson. Don't teach 10 lessons. Teach one lesson to somebody. All right, solve one problem. All right, and that is all I wanted to share with you. So I encourage you to go out there to share your message, to share what you know, your expertise online. Um, Teach somebody, teach one lesson, not 10, and I promise you, it's going to pay off. Okay, that is all I wanted to share with you today. God bless you. Go and create something. Go live today, and I promise you, it's going to pay off. So register for my new masterclass, How to Turn Your Expertise into More Knowledge. It's a free event, and I'm going to show you. I am also going to show you how to launch a masterclass to sell your knowledge, to share your expertise by hosting, because you have to sell. I used to be so scared of selling, but I'm not scared anymore. I don't know how many people have been in my shoes, but I hope you overcome that. All right, and that's what I wanted to show you today. God bless you. Go and do something, create something. You are creating an image of God. You have to create every single day, no matter how you feel, no matter if you get tired, no matter if you get encouraged, no matter what. You have to go online, share your content, teach somebody a lesson, one lesson, nothing, and I promise you, it's going to pay off. Okay, that's what I wanted to share with you today. God bless you. Go and register for my new masterclass, and I cannot wait to see you there. Okay, I cannot wait to see you there. So go and register, put your phone number, put your email, and I will send you the details so you can join me on Zoom. All right, you can join me on Zoom when I'm going to teach you more in depth on how to do that. Okay, God bless you. Bye. Have a great Have an amazing day. Okay, bye.